accept you, you can stay. Welcome. I have a feeling you are. Welcome back. Okay, I was gonna say before ending my last stream, if I do take inspiration from something, I usually take inspiration because like I like to watch other people draw while I draw. So it kind of gives me inspiration, especially like for facial expressions. So I'll sit here and watch other people draw while I draw. That's usually what I do. If I ever need inspiration while I'm drawing or I'm drawing and I get art block, I'll watch other people draw as I draw because I think other people's drawings are really cool. Okay. No, I take inspiration from songs all the time. That's how I make most of my gotcha OCs. I take them from inspiration of song, which is another cool way to get inspiration. Like I'll be thinking of a song, I'll listen to a song, and I'll make a whole character based off of it. I feel like it's a cool way to make a character. Oh yes, I use Pinterest as well. I love to use Pinterest as for ideas. But I don't ever copy again. I don't ever copy anybody. I can't stand people that copy others. Now it's different if you're taking inspiration, but like if you full on copy, just like wrong in my book, in my opinion. I feel like it's wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, when you start, and I feel like this is like for everyone's case with any artist, when you first learn how to draw, I feel like, especially online, you trace. The first thing you do is trace, and then you eventually get better and then do things on your own. Me myself, sometimes I still trace it because sometimes I can't get poses right. Yeah, especially anime characters. If I'm drawing an anime character, I'll definitely trace because especially when it comes to Deku and Bakugo, because I have so much trouble drawing their hair that I can't. Can I give shading tips? No way, because I'm bad at shading. But I suggest, and I know every artist says this, but like don't shade too much with black or with white, because it doesn't really look that good. And I realize it doesn't really look that good because I used to shade with those colors. I suggest taking a darker shade of the original shade you have. Like if you have a dark red, take an even darker red and shade with that. Based on where the sunlight or where the light is coming from in your drawing, you're just gonna shade that specific area. You're gonna shade with either a color that complements that color or the same color but darker. See how like how it looks good when it's shading like this versus if you shaded with black. I could to blend it out. Yeah. Guys, you don't know how hard it is to like hold my camera and then try to shade and stuff at the same time. I mean, if you use blur to blend it out, you can. Me and myself, I don't like it because I don't like the way it looks. It looks messy to me. Honestly, I just rather shade with my finger. You see how messy it is? I still have to go and outline the rest of the art. I mean, when you use blur, especially when you zoomed in, it looks bad. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Okay. I'll do that on my next drawing because right now I kind of like the way the shading looks without using blur. So I'm just gonna continue shading like that for this drawing. Yes, I'm using IBS Paint. Everybody asks that question. So people are like, "Why don't you use Flip a Clip?" I'm like, "Cause I simply can't use Flip a Clip because I just can't use it. I'm bad at it, and I have a problem with like the shading and skin tones of Flip a Clip. I also don't use Procreate, which is another thing people ask me about. And the reason I don't use Procreate is because money. You kind of need money for Procreate, and I don't have money for that. Hello. I know what I've seen a ton of I've seen a bunch of great creators that don't use Clip and only use one type of app or don't use Procreate and they still make great animations. Hi Sunflower. Just in case you didn't know, I was saying hi to you. Thank you. Welcome back. I still have to go and re-outline the arms and stuff because the arms are kind of messed up. Same with the legs. Sour candy. I've never been one for sushi. I don't get how people can eat. I know there's a thing called cooked sushi, but I don't know. I love fish. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like. I don't get how people eat raw fish. I just can't eat sushi. It's not my thing. Hello. Thank you. Another thing I struggle with drawing with is probably eyes. It's really hard for me to draw eyes. I feel like it's the case for a lot of people. Sometimes my drawings, like when I draw characters, they'll have no eyes, and people will be like, "Why does the character have no eyes?" I'll be like, because I can't draw eyes. Simple as that. I just can't draw eyes. What's your idea? Kokichiyama, he's a runner, he's a track star. I kind of struggle with making bangs too. Because sometimes my bangs look off, and then I get mad because I can't draw them right. Um, I use both. I got the stabilizers on, and I use force fade. That's how half of my drawings look so good because like otherwise they would look so messy. Yeah, every time I draw a body, I just start to quit because either it's the hands that mess me up, the legs, or just the body in general. And that's why half of my drawings are just half body drawings because it just messes me up, and I'm like, bruh, just let me draw the body. I'm tired of because if you don't ever draw the body, you never get good at drawing the body. Then all your drawings will be half body people, with disembodied bodies. Like they'll have no lower half, but they'll have an upper half. Thank you for the sub for anyone who's subbing or is already subbed. Just thank you. That's great. Welcome back, by the way, whoever just came back. Oh, let's go to unlocking key. So why did Dollar Tree? Rent an apology. Guys, I used to suck at shading. If my shading looks good right now, I just want you guys to know this is like only the second time I've ever actually shaded in my life. Because I never shade my drawings. Like, ever. And y'all was asking me for shading tips. I'm like, keep in mind, my first time shading too, because I don't usually shade. Hmm. You ever, like, because I know there's people out there that love to draw, and then when they draw alone, like, their drawings are amazing. And then when they try to draw in front of somebody, they can't draw at all. I'm that person, bruh. I'd be like, oh yeah, I can draw. I'm amazing at drawing. I'll show them some of my drawings, and then they'll ask me to draw something. And when I try to draw, the most I can do is a stick figure. And I'd be so mad, bruh. I'd be like, the eyes are not in the right place. The head won't do what I want, bruh. At this point, I want to give up. Oh, that's very cool. You can do a high pitched singing of Ariana Grande. That's pretty cool. Oh no, what did I do? I don't know why. As soon as you said kettle, I thought of Todoroki from My Hero Academia. Lucky, 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 lucky. Oh, I'm sorry if you're hearing this. Okay, like, I'm just watching art. I'm literally just watching art TikToks. If anybody's curious. Okay, but I honestly love her. Bye. Okay, I love her though. Anybody else love her? I think I'm gonna draw the mushrooms tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna be able to do one more drawing. I can't have long nails either, bro. Do you see how many I've broken? I have like two left on this hand, and I think two left on the other hand. No, three left on the other hand. And the shading's not half bad either. Yes, Froppy. For the person who just said my name. Yo, first time having my. I don't usually get my nails done either, to be honest. It's not my thing, especially since I do videos that revolve around drawing or gotcha. I kind of need my nails, so it's not something I do every day. People ask me that all the time. I don't really have a favorite ship in My Hero Academia. There's a lot of underrated ships though that I feel like need more attention. Every stream, somebody asks me that. What's your favorite My Hero Academia ship? And I'm like, I don't know. Um, which okay, in my opinion, which squad is better? I don't really have a better squad. The more chiller squad would be Baku squad. Deku squad is just outrageously unhinged and just a little chaotic. And people need to give them more credit because they is unhinged. Deku Isas, I be telling y'all he's unhinged. He he's dangerous. The whole Deku squad is dangerous on a whole nother level. And y'all think Baku squad is bad, bruh. Like don't three of them have like attempted murder? I like you. What's stopping you? Mm. Um, me myself, I don't I don't shit Tommy and Tubbo. There are cute moments where they're with each other that it's kind of funny. Now I can't do anything about it if they're the one making jokes about it, cause that's them. They're making jokes about it. They're doing it themselves. Like if they're saying that they're together or they're saying blah 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 this, or they're making dating jokes. That's them. And there's actual clips of them doing it. You can't be mad at the person for thinking that they're cute together because that's them. But like I don't ship minors, but if they're shipping themselves together and they're putting themselves together, then that's them. In my opinion, I don't like to get involved with that stuff. But like then he shouldn't be shipped with his friends. And that's all I have to say. I'm not gonna say I ship Tommy with anybody because honestly, I feel like Tommy's more of a loner to be honest. Because Tommy honestly keeps to himself. Yeah, you can't stop people. People will do what they want. There's no way to stop everybody from doing what they want. You can tell them one thing and they'll do the other. It doesn't matter. They'll refuse. It's just how it is. We can't stop them. We can tell them to stop, but it won't make them stop. Like the envelopes. Can't pretend to stay friends. To be honest, I love the Dream Team and Tommy. I like anybody that's involved with GMSMP. To be honest, and I don't really ever ship anybody unless they're putting themselves together, like Rambo and Tubbo. Like those two I aren't. They make jokes about it all the time. So I'm not. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The Dream fandom, as well as the My Hero Academia fandom, is pretty toxic. Like all the way. I'll agree with you on that because sometimes that both fandoms can be really toxic. Honestly, almost nothing's as toxic as the Dragon Ball Z fandom, though. I'm just gonna say that. I have nothing against Dragon Ball Z. It's the fandom or the fans, specifically the Goku fans. Even though I have nothing wrong with Goku, but it's just the fans of Goku that I have a problem with. Because everybody thinks that no, all the Goku fans think that Goku can beat everybody. That's anybody, and I'm like, it just gets on my nerves. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. What's your question? That's cool. Welcome back. Would you guys would you guys like to see all of the art I did today? I want to finish shading this. Oh, same. That's Naruto was the first anime I ever watched. That's what got me into anime as well. For anybody that wants to know, it was the first anime I ever watched. Really watched. I've watched Demon Slayer. I haven't watched the movie, but I've watched like the show. Who was a famous person? Okay, guys, look, look, look. Okay, I just finished this. I mean, I'm not finished because I have to still draw the plants. But I just finished her. And, oh, I watched all the way up to Ship Dutton. No, all the way, actually, all the way up to Barto. I don't really like Barto, but I watched all the way up to it. I did this one earlier today, like last stream, which wasn't that long ago. I finished these two. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Naruto is really long. It's about as long as Fairy Tail and One Piece. She still makes me mad because I couldn't draw her other horn and she looks kind of messed up. But I like him though. And this one. Her name is Millie. If you've seen my video with the pirate girl and the ghost cowboy, she's the one with the big curly afro and red hair. She's my favorite. That's your question. I know, she's cute, right? Honestly, sometimes I get art block and I can't draw that well and then it messes me up. To be honest, half of these drawings are really messed up, especially this one, especially the outlining. I mean, the face structure is good, the hair's kind of bad. She's missing a horn. There's a lot of stuff wrong with a lot of my drawings that y'all just can't notice. But I mean, otherwise, I only started online drawing like a year ago, I think, because I usually do most of my drawings on paper. My outlining sucks too. Sometimes it looks pixelated. Usually. Today I just learned how to shade by myself with no tutorials, and it actually looks pretty okay. It honestly doesn't even look that bad. I think I'm gonna go back in and shade the curtains. When did I first start drawing? That's a good question. I want to say, um, the start of end of fifth grade, really start of sixth grade year. That's not. Yeah, I want to say the beginning of my sixth grade years when I really started drawing. Like when I really got into it, because I think that's back when I like just started watching Naruto really. Because my first style ever was an anime style, and now I do like chibi style, and then I don't even know what to call this style. It's not a chibi style for you. It's not. It's really not a chibi style. But I have this style. I have anime style, like um, like comic style. There's a lot of type. There's like all different types of styles. And then I have like semi. I have realistic, and then I have semi-realistic style too, which I don't do very often, but I do have them in a different notebook. If you're ever curious why you don't see any hands in my drawings, or usually they're just like stubs like this, it's because I can't draw fingers and I can't draw hands. So, hello. Well, technically everyone started drawing in first grade, but like when you really start to develop your when I really started to develop my style, it was in sixth grade. Honestly, because with semi-realistic, there's so many facial features that are so hard to do. Like I have trouble like as it is drawing the eyes and then drawing them evenly, and then with the ears and the spacing, that's hard too. And then the hair is a real real doozer for like if you're drawing semi-realistic. Bye. Yo, the eyes I used to make were super cringe too. And sometimes I would make big doughy eyes and it would look so bad. Goodbye. Look, I'm literally watching somebody draw. Ooh. I'm watching somebody draw Miku. I would love to draw Miku. I don't like drawing characters with too much hair. The ironic thing is, I'm about to draw mushrooms, and this person's making mushrooms. Like glass mushrooms for jewelry. Yes, please help me draw hands. Anybody, that's anybody. I've seen a lot of simple ways to draw hands, but I still fail. Because then you have to like do the arm pose with the hands, and then you have to make sure the body looks good. And I'm like, bruh, that's simply how to draw hands and different gestures, bruh. You see how messy and pixelated it looks at the bottom of the feet? It looks a little messy once it gets down to here. I finally fixed up the arms so they don't look as messy. And the face doesn't look as messy. But it is pretty messy. I did a shadow under her too. Because I felt like that was needed. It's still kind of bare, so I'm gonna draw some plants and stuff, but I felt like I went overboard with the shading, but like, it still looks good. Yeah, that's what I usually do. And then I usually end up just being steps. See, look, I can draw hands like, right here I drew hands. But they're usually only 4 fingers. Because I have 5 fingers. Yeah, it's great. It's good. Well, I think that's the end of the stream for today. I might stream tomorrow, but I guess this is bye.
Look at my cool talent.
The camera's facing you, by the way. I can see your whole stomach.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
They're facing you. Okay, you done?
I'm gonna take a picture of y'all and post it on the internet.
No, don't do that.
Because of this. because it is dead. And one day you will see yourself on Gotcha. On funny TikTok compilations.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will. It's all your fault. Blame yourself. I'm gonna make your whole days of terror until you go to college, get a dorm. For these whole years, you're gonna be living in terror, fear of seeing yourself on the internet. Exactly.
Thought you almost tripped.
Shut up.
My sister. That's what's happening. If I do any more drawings later, I'll make sure to post them. But yeah, I still have to put like my at like I did for this one at random. Yes, what's your question? Okay, but why is she giving seduction vibes? Yo, I don't know, she gave me hot lady vibes. Mischievous. Oh, I tend to subscribe if I feel like if you're a person on my channel and I like you come to my streams a lot and then you comment on most of my videos, I'll most likely end up subscribing to you because I feel like you're a big contributor or like a big person that supports me. Even if you're a very small YouTube channel, you give me a lot of support with my channel. And it lets me know that you're at least like acknowledging my videos. So it makes me happy. So I'll usually end up subscribing. So that I might love you. Well, you're doing a good job. Top of the Okay, but I can't draw. At least not that well. Just so it comes to outlining. I think this is my favorite next to Millie, but she's one of my faves. I know I went overboard with the shading on this character too, because I can feel it. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, the shading's a little much, but thank you. I want to turn them into animations and hint. I feel like soon, most of my drawings will be coming into animation style, and you'll be seeing them animated. Because when I get back to school, I'm taking an animation course to learn how to animate. So hopefully my animations will be better, as will my character designs. Okay, but look how good she looks from this angle. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you. Give me your answer to. I felt crazy of what I love of you. I want to draw something revolving around weird core or cottage core. Honestly, most of my drawings come from inspiration from weird core OCs or weird core drawings. Yes, I have Christmas. I live in Texas. Of course I have Christmas. Are you asking if I have Hanukkah? Like that other thing that other people celebrate, since they don't technically celebrate Christmas. Is that where I got that idea from? Oh, Christian? I live in a Christian household, so I guess I could say I'm Christian. Favorite drink, pink lemonade. Okay, that's the end of the stream for me, guys. Bye bye.